Welcome back, everyone. We got more Duelist on deck. This time with the new season, I'm moving from Abyssian into Magmar. My collection is growing, so although the deck is labeled Trash Magmar, it's getting closer and closer to a more optimized list. So let's jump on the ladder and see how we do. All right, so first game up, we are in a mirror, Magmar. They have a lot of banners, apparently. I don't really want to play this on 2. Alright, well, we're playing one of them on turn 1, rather. So, although this, I mentioned it earlier, but although this deck is, I'm labeling it Trash Magmar, it's mostly because it's a work in progress. I don't have quite all the cards, but I very much am getting closer to what I'd like to run for Magmar. Now, the Rust Crawlers are a recent addition because I've been recently getting blown out by artifacts. Well, that seems bad. Is it, though? I guess we can just Dancing Blades if they don't... No, you're going to Vindicator. Never mind. Alright, so we can't Dancing Blades this turn, and they take that away, so that's super obnoxious. So we trade here, kill this, I guess, play 2 of these to get board position. Because this still technically has the ability to grant Rush, I believe. Because they didn't play anything near it. I don't know why I didn't play that Healing Mystic there, but it doesn't really matter, because I can't get the Kujata without... Like, this is the only position that would be able to get it, assuming they just run it away. Next turn, we'll probably Dancing Blades it. I want the Rust Crawler in case they Adamantite Claws, so I don't have to send in 15 things to remove it, or take 1,000,000 damage in the process, something like that. We'll see if we can get some Bounded Life Force skills. I know I've seen people run Silithar Elder, which has now changed because it used to do... I don't want to say something different, but it functioned differently. And I kind of like the new version, but I just don't have it yet, so... It'll still be a little bit of time before I unlock it. Still have 3 mana, what are you doing? Another Illusion... I just realized... This is only 3 mana? Wow. I was unaware of that. They are really going in here. Guess we're doing this. Kill this. Blades here. They're gonna have 5 mana next turn. I don't know if punching is right here. This is kind of risky. So, again, if they have Adamantite Claw... Well, if they have the Claws, we just blow it up. I'm a little concerned about Claws just because of the damage output that could happen, but... we shall see. I feel like putting the pressure on here is worth it, but since I'm going second, if they're running their own life force, maybe that's an issue. I'm not sure. Going into the tank here, I don't know. I mean, what do we do next turn? We're on 6, so probably this and this, depending on whether the Rust Crawler is necessary. I may be overestimating the risk of Adamantite Claws. I was about to say, you cannot hit me. You will die. So they are on... Oh no, I'm going to hit Bounded Life Force first. What am I saying? What am I saying? So we could just play another big dummy. which would trade. Which you would 3? That doesn't quite help. We could get blown out by Macantor or Warbeast. This lets them run, though. If I put it here, we lose to Warbeast. If I put it here, we pseudo-dodge... No, we don't dodge Warbeast. They still beat us up with a Warbeast. We're going to body block with that. It might have been better to heal here, because what they can do is punch this. This dies naturally. They go here, they walk. You can still reach them with the life force right now. I think this positioning was a mistake. On my part, I mean. We could play Sinja. Dampening Wave. I played somebody earlier today that was running that too. And then I played a Vitruvian artifact list that was running this stupid thing that makes it so you can't move. That was intensely annoying. Alright, so they can run away now. Pretty safely. Now we're in the position again where I have to have a Warbeast here, right? Wait, what? I was busy talking, and I feel like I missed something here. Got him? GG? Take it. Match number 2. Songhai. Least favorite opponent. I'm also not sure about Eggmorph. I might need to cut this. I feel as though it's a crutch. I don't know. I'm also not getting rid of the heals. I've played against too many Songhais that are like, oops, you're dead out of hand from 20 from across the board. And I know playing Songhai, like, it takes effort to set that up. It doesn't feel like it requires enough effort. Am I going to give them 2 Phoenix Fires? God, I don't want to. I don't know that I have a choice. We actually kind of need this. We need that so that we can kill the Heartseeker. I can't believe I have to do this. We're actually going to heal this, so that way they can't just ping in with the Heartseeker to kill it. They're going to have to invest a Phoenix Fire now. Which, given that I just gave them 2, is not a big deal. They can just Phoenix Fire, and reset the board, essentially. Maintain the board, I guess. I do have other ways other than this to hit the Heartseeker, though, so I guess it isn't that big of a deal. I could Plasma Storm, obviously natural selection. I want to get it off the board so I don't have to natural selection it, though. That's a Tusk Boar. I feel like they miscounted their mana. Whoop. Second Tusk Boar, huh? Fantastic. Well, the egg was not long for this world. We do get a 3. Oh no, we can't play it yet. Because they took the other ones. God damn it. They took both of them. Our opponent is, yeah, they're kind of ahead of the game here. This is going to go back to their hand, so I'm just going to put this here. I don't like advancing this way, because obviously there's potential for backstab shenanigans. This would have been so good, but they cut us off. Would have been a nice 3-for-1, because this is actually a played Heartseeker, although obviously you can't do the, whatever the hero powers were called way back when. I still wish they would bring those back. There are many things about the original Duelist that I liked, including the 1-draw era. I liked 2-draw, but I think that people are way too hard on 1-draw. Way, way too hard on it. Phoenix Fire. You only played the 1, right? Yeah. Yep. It might have been better to just play this instead. I would have gotten more heals, although not maximum heals, I don't think. Alright, now we can play the Harvester. Unfortunately, we're still not in spectacular shape. We're going to put you... Alright, we mulligan into some more heals. I'm doing this so that way they have to advance into me, but it also cuts off this half of the board from them. Like, they can't just run over here and then stay behind me. I don't know how much it'll matter. This doesn't appear to be a backstab-based list. But the priority is obviously going to be preserving life total, healing up when possible. They have to be killing this, or they wouldn't have put that on the board. Yep. We can Sinja this turn, though, right? No. No, we can't yet. Can't kill this either, except with that. Got him. Let's... Do we do this? This might have been a mistake. I should have put, like, the Healing Mystic here, and then the Phalanx are here. This might be too defensive. Because I do need to actually punch them a little bit. Naturally, we find the claws now, and of course, Bounded Life Force is lurking around, but I think the bigger issue is we're just not... Excuse me. Throat is bothering me today. See, like, this positioning limits both of their movements to 1. We'll be able to Plasma Storm pretty much whatever they play here. Which they're playing around. Our opponent, they seem to know what they're doing here. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I don't really want to Plasma Storm one dude. It's either this or a Heartseeker later on. Can I outlast them, though? Like, how would they get this? So they juxtaposition to here. They can't reactivate it, so it could move and punch. Like, I don't think there's any way they can get it behind me. But if there is... We're just going to do this. I just don't see how they can... I'm trying to remember. Is there something? I think this is my paranoia creeping through. I guess hypothetically they could airdrop something, but like, that's... I don't know about that one. That feels a bit extreme. That is a Sword of Mechazor. I mean, it's red, so I guess it's in faction. Yes, I know it's neutral, but... Big oof. Huge oof. I almost kind of want to keep this, but we're not going to for now. This was an error. This is going to get me juxtapositioned. Because they can jux this, go behind me, hit me for a gazillion. 8, to be exact. And then you don't get counterattack, so I get clobbered. I think that was a mistake. Big ol' mistake. A second killing edge. Saber spine. Sure. Maybe I needed to stay in their face. Maybe I just needed to stay in their face. Alright, that's a little surprising. That's less surprising. You're probably necessary. We could Sinja here. Put the Sinja here. Punch the hero. General. You nuke this guy. I mean, this is still less than ideal, but I imagine if they had the Killing Edge, it would have been played on the Heartseeker. Because obviously, like, Killing Edge here, hit this, and then that would be 4, 5, 6, 7, it would be exact. So I think it gives backstab on. I know it's +4/+2. I can't remember if it gives backstab. I don't remember if the assassin has native backstab 2 or not. It might, now that I think about it. It's weird that it does the machine gun noise when it gets hit. Like that. What's wild here is I don't feel safe. It's absolutely wild. So we can Mecantor, and then we can't Plasma Storm. These Adamantite Claws just love being in my hand. I don't think they have any artifacts, so we're just going to use this to help body block and hold them in position. I mean, they probably go here, depending on whether they can just kill this. You only have 2 cards in hand. I don't think you're killing me from 19, but... I mean... That doesn't seem like the ideal play for you. GG. Hey, we get there against Songhai. Got him! Alright, here we go. Vanar. Not one of my favorite matchups either. I'm not sure what the Vanar artifacts, other than the thing that used to be deal 5, are. And I don't know what it does now. We're going to keep it just because it's a 2-drop. Potentially help us ramp. I am loath to get rid of War Beast. We're probably just going to throw Sinja back. Sinja's okay. I get the sense there's a way this thing is going to die. Would Duskcrawler be so bad if it was a 2-3? What was it before? I feel like it was a 2-2. Ugh. Yeah. Fantastic start. And by fantastic, I mean, uh-oh, we're in trouble. Alright, let's replace first. We can natural selection that, which is less than ideal. We're going to miss out on the ramp, but I don't think there's really much we can do about that. Do I natural selection this guy? I guess we do, on the off chance we hit a second one. So that way we can maybe nuke this thing more efficiently. We're not really going to be efficient. We're going to have to sink a ton of resources into this. I guess we move up, punch. Move up, punch. I guess depending on the repositioning. And then Dancing Blades. The wolf, because I think it's a 3-2 now. I wish it would show you. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was about to say maybe you can right-click. It turns out, yes, in fact, you can right-click. That's not good. That is less than ideal. And then we have to do awkward things like this. Because otherwise we're not going to have the positioning in order to nuke this. And I almost screwed it up by not moving. Like I almost stayed in place for some reason. So the good news is if they collapse on us, I can Plasma Storm. The problem is we're going to be precariously low where we're just not going to have a lot of time to squeeze in a heal and remove their stuff. That being said, you can also War Beast next turn and hopefully blow them out. Either that or the Plasma Storm. Probably the War Beast because it advances our board. I think. The Plasma Storm removes things, but we don't have a 2-drop to follow it up with, so it's like we just wasted the turn anyway. But we'll see where they position. Obviously, they're aware of War Beast, probably also aware of the Plasma Storm, but at a certain point, I wonder how much they're going to be willing to just go for it because they feel like they should go for it. Oh boy. Are you playing the 3-wall thing or the 2-wall thing? Neither of which are good for me, but... Or no, it's a 4-wall thing. Gravity Well, I think, makes 4, and then Spined makes 2. I don't remember... I think they patched Spined Wall or whatever reason. Yeah, it's Gravity Well. That's not good. I wonder how this will work. So I Plasma Storm here. It's going to kill 2 of these. Presumably it won't affect this because it won't see it. You know what I mean? So we probably have to do this. Means Dancing Blades get cycled. That'll only put you at a 4. Probably will have to natural selection one of these, because otherwise we're not going to get rid of them. I'm going to run. If we War Beast, we can do it here. Kill these. We have to kill this so that we can punch the bear. This just has the potential risk of doing a million more. Like if they hit another Gravity Well or something, we're suddenly in deep doo-doo. Alright, so next turn we have to heal, right? I don't think there was any way we could have healed on that turn. We were just going to die. And I don't think War Beast, like... Because War Beast could have been here. And then it wouldn't have killed this or this. It wouldn't have affected this wall. If we were here, it would still wouldn't have... Like, we needed this to be able to connect with the bear. They still have 4 cards in hand, so there's still a lot of mean things they could potentially do. What are you doing? Oh, boy. Does this only do it to minions now? Okay, so it only does it to minions, but that's still not good. I'd love to War Beast here, but we're short mana. I mean, we could hit it here and walk, but I think we'd rather do something like this, but I think we need to double heal. All right, that's good. Not great because we can't target this yet. We're getting there. I probably should have punched this one so that way we can get the War Beast through instead. That would have been better. I mean, we can still Plasma Storm, but... So we have just a touch of breathing room at this stage. Not a whole hell of a lot, I'm not going to lie. Not super enthusiastic about our position here. They still have 4 in hand. I mean, draw 2 will do that. They could machine gun our team to death. Not much we can do about that right now either. And we're not threatening enough. Like, we're only representing 9 damage. Because this will have to kill this. Maybe it would have been better to hit this. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. They're obviously going to kill it. You're just going to wall us in. Oof. Ouchtown population, me. Okay. We have 8. Almost definitely you, right? I don't remember if there's a card to turn them into walls. Or, make the walls active, rather. So if we put you in any of these 3 spaces, you're dead. So I think we play you defensively here. I vaguely recall there being a card that's like... Maybe I should have just kept that. A card that's vaguely like, turn all the walls into something. That's bold. I mean, I get the War Beast is stunned, but still. So the obnoxious thing is, depending on where the bear is... Sinja is only ever going to have like a 50-50 shot of hitting it. Because of the stupid walls. I only have 1 more heal. For now, anyway. I don't know how many... I mean, we played 1 other Rejuvenator. I don't think we played any Earth Spheres. And we only played 1 Healing Mystic, I think. Oh, boy. Okay, so yes. There is something that, in fact, turns them into drakes. This will be hilarious now, sort of. How long does this last? Until your next turn, okay. So I'm hypothetically dead. If we get rid of these, it'll weaken the bear. We could flash this out, but I don't think we're going to. Ooh, that becomes interesting. So that makes the 6-power dude die. I don't like hiding in the corner here. This should be active next turn. In fact, it is. Why do I get the sense they're still going to wipe my board and I'm going to be super annoyed? This is not the card I was thinking of that activated the walls. But this thing's kind of cool. I mean, obviously it didn't work out against me, but imagine they still had a board of like 7 2/6s right now. Ow. Can this attack right away? It cannot. How long does this last? Forever! I'm probably dead. I mean, we could play the Sinja and hope that RNG favors us. Laws doesn't really help. The other risk with claws, or not playing claws here and like killing this thing is... So what we could have done hypothetically was cleared this thing out, played the Sinja there, and then... I dead? Oh, it gives the wall! It gives it to the wall. Earth Sister! Ah, you got me. You got me. Yeah, so I might have been better off if I had killed the seismic thing. Like, played Claw... No, because then we couldn't play the Sinja. We would have taken 5. We were dead no matter what, because they could hurt Sister the thing in. GG. So here we are, Trash Magmar. Kind of should be upgraded to Midmar, maybe better. This list is actually better than I think I'm giving it credit for. I'm not sold on a few different things. I just don't have another copy of Reincarnation. I'd like to run one. I'm not sure about the Phalanxers. Honestly, I really don't like them. But I wonder if I'm just using it inappropriately. Eggmorph, like I said, feels like a crutch. Everything else is kind of okay. These could be replaced with, as I was talking about, maybe Silithar Elder, but this is significantly better than my attempt at Wraithlings, which I was originally going to do a video on, but that definitely needs more time in the oven. So yeah, that's going to do it for now. I, of course, will be playing more Duelist offline and potentially online. If you're interested in seeing some live streams or you want to see more Duelist content, let me know in the comments. Of course, hit up all the stuff that's in the description, the link for the live stream, the likes and subscribes, all that fun stuff. But that's going to do it for this time. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Black Lives Matter.